Once upon a time, in a prosperous kingdom, there lived a wealthy merchant named Amir. He was a man of immense fortune and influence, known throughout the land for his business acumen. But Amir was not just a man of wealth, he was a man of love. Amir had four wives, each representing a different chapter in his life, but the way he loved them was far from equal. His first wife, Leila, was a woman of great wisdom and strength. She had been with Amir since the very beginning, back when he had nothing but but his dream. Leila stood by his side through thick and thin, helping him build his empire. She gave him advice, managed his household, and ensured his success. However, despite all her loyalty and sacrifice, Amir never truly appreciated her. He often took her for granted, neglecting her and never showing her the love she deserved. To Amir, Leila was like a shadow, always there but never acknowledged. His second wife, Selma, was beautiful and charming. She was a woman of high social standing, and Amir married her for her status and the connection she brought. With her by his side, he gains access to the royal court and the circle of power. Though Amir enjoyed her company and took her to important events, his feelings for Selma were more about convenience than love. He admired her, but her relationship lacked depth. His third wife, Rana, was a woman of immense intelligence. She was witty, skilled in managing his wealth, and knew the world of business as well as he did. With her guidance, Amir's fortune grew even greater. He relied on Rana for advice in his ventures and trusted her more than anyone else when it comes to financial matters. Yet, his affection for her was limited. Amir valued Rana for what she could offer, but he never truly opened his heart to her. But it was this fourth wife, Zara, who had captured Amir's heart completely. Zara was young, radiant, and filled Amir's life with joy and excitement. Her beauty was unmatched, and Amir adored her more than any of his other wives. He would shower her with gifts, take her to the finest places, and spend countless hours by her side. To Amir, Zara was the love of his life, and he could not imagine living without her. However, their relationship was shallow, based on the based on passion and the physical attraction rather than deep understanding or true companionship. As time passed, Amir's health began to decline. He fell gravely ill, and despite the wealth he had accumulated, there was no cure for his condition. As he lay on his deathbed, he began to feel the weight of his mortality. A great fear settled in his heart, for he realizes he could not take his fortune with him into the afterlife. Desperate and afraid, he called for his beloved Zara. "Zara, my dear wife," Amir said weakly, "I have loved you more than any other of my wife. You have brought me joy in my life, and now, as I face death, I ask you to come with me. Will you accompany me into the afterlife?" Zara looked at him with sorrow in her eyes, but shook her head. "Amia, I love you too, but I cannot follow you into the death. My life is still ahead of me, and I must live it. I am sorry, but I cannot go where you are going." With those words, she turned and left him, leaving Amia heartbroken. Realizing Zara would not help him, Amir called for his third wife, Rana. Rana, hoping she might have a solution. "Rana, you have always been clever and resourceful. Surely you can find a way to help me in this moment. Will you come with me and help me face death?" Rana smiled softly but shook her head. "Amir, I have been by your side in business and help you grow your wealth, but death is a journey I cannot take with you. My place is here, and I will stay to manage what remains of your estate. I cannot join you." And with that, she too departed, leaving Amir feeling even more desolate. With a heavy heart, Amir turned to his second wife, Selma. He had relied on her social standing and the prestige she brought, and now she hoped she might stand by him in his final hour. "Selma, you have always been my companion at important events, always at my side. Will you stand by me now I face death?" But Selma, thought graceful and kind, also refused. "I have stood by you in life, Amir, but death is something we all must face alone. I will attend your funeral and mourn your passing, but I cannot accompany you beyond this world." Crushed by rejection, Amir felt utterly alone. He had given his love, his time, and his wealth to those he thought would stand by him, but they all had turned away when he needed them most. At last, a quiet voice broke the silence. It was Leila, his first wife, who had remained by his side all along, though he had ignored her for years. "Amir," she said softly, "I will go with you. I have always been by your side. Even when you forgot about me, I will not leave you, even in death." Tears filled Amir's eyes as he realized the grave mistake he had made throughout his life. The one who had been most loyal to him, the one who had loved him unconditionally, was the one he had neglected the most. In his final moments, Amir understood that true love is not about beauty, status, or wealth. It is about loyalty, sacrifice, and unwavering companionship. And so, as Amir passed from this world, it was Leila, his first wife, who accompanied him on his final journey, while others remained behind. I hope you love and enjoy this story. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and as well I want to add that this story means a lot. It really teaches us about how we treat our soul. How you despise your soul, give your body all that he wanted, feed him well, clothe him well, but the soul, which is going to meet the Lord at the last day, will neglect. Please don't neglect your soul. Thank you. I love you guys. Bye.